Bionic! Congratulations on your new album, BiPAP Tempo. What is BiPAP? Is it even a real thing?
So actually, BiPAP, it's a machine that gives people oxygen at night when they can't breathe. And what gives me oxygen is tempo. It's music. Look at me.
Smart, I
I realized that I cannot live my life without listening to music, and music is what makes me going in life. And I'm a dancer. I came from a family of dancers, so dance is in my blood. So I realized that strong beats and high tempo really relaxes me. It's weird. There's a lot of things that relax people, but for me, it's tempo, it's beat, it's dance music, and this is what this album is about. It's about my mental health issues that I struggle with, and I tell the story in a dance and strong beats, like my heartbeat. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, like life itself, like reality.
Yes, I love the metaphor. And Lauren, before we dive deep, I want to talk a little bit more about your beautiful album premiere. I loved seeing you on stage, and as our coach, acting coach Irene always says, you were in your element. Yes. How do you feel right now? I feel like it was overwhelming, no?
It is overwhelming. And you know what? I have a song called I Am Numb in the album. And in that song, I'm saying that I've got traumatized so much that I'm not feeling anything. When good stuff happened to my life, like this amazing premiere, it's hard for me to feel and be in the moment because I was avoiding about being present because of all the traumatic events that I've been through when I was younger. So it's very interesting. I'm telling very interesting stories about my life that everybody can relate to. We all feel numb sometimes because we want to avoid feelings. But for me, I realized that I got so much numb that I don't feel anything. And it's sad. I do want to feel again. And this album is my healing process to be able to feel those feelings, feel fun, feel happy that I just released my first album. Sometimes I don't feel it. It's hard for me to express and be present and be in the moment when moments like that happen.
But when you were on stage, you want to say that you felt numb? You didn't feel anything?
When I'm on stage, yes, when I'm on stage, it's something completely different. It's like the beast is coming into me. Like on stage, I don't feel like, I feel like I'm the wildest parts of me that was always shut down and came up when the spotlight is on.
When did you allow yourself to let this beast out?
Especially in bed. Especially in bed. Not gonna lie. Avoiding. Okay, Meisner technique.
Okay, you want to answer this question?
Yes, especially when the spotlight is on. When I see the crowd looking at me, I feel the energy. I feel like I'm alive again. You know what I'm saying? I was born to entertain. I have a tattoo playlist in my heart. I made it because I felt like I'm always want to make people happy. I always want to make people smile, and I'm like, whatever you want, you just press play, and I'm here to entertain you.
I don't want it to sound like a therapy session, But
Everything, this album, that's the thing. The album is a therapy session. It's all about healing. It is a therapy for me. I never been to a therapist before. For me, I am my own therapist. I don't want to go to a therapist because I don't want people to tell me what I need to do. I want to discover that by myself. I want to be able to dive deep into the deepest parts of me and heal myself. Yeah.
I will not argue with you about therapists maybe in the next interview, but all I want to say is like you were saying that you were born to entertain, yes, and to make people happy or happier. But what about you, Bar? You have to be happy and fulfilled, don't you think so, in order to
Wow.
give it back to other people?
You're good. You're good. Yeah. No, I'm gonna answer that. Yes, sometimes I'm so in love with show business that it became unhealthy for me. Like, I always want to make people happy through music and art, and sometimes I feel like it's destroyed me. It's ruined my life. It's the song BiPAP Tempo. It's about the fantasy that I always want to be, but that fantasy can draw you down into a place that it's not existed. It's not real. It's in your mind. It's your imagination. Music, it's magic, and magic.
It's Bionic.
It's Bionic, and Bionic. It's not real. It's something that I developed, and sometimes the crash is when I try to meet the real life, and the fantasy and reality like not comes together, and that's my struggle. That's the struggle of the album. It's living halfway between fantasy and reality at the same time, and trying to find a way in between those two, and it's sometimes impossible. And I feel like in this album I'm everything and nothing at the same time, because it's all in my mind. It's all in my imagination. But once I come to real life, I'm nothing again. So this is what I realized that the album is all about. It's like being everything and nothing. Yeah, it's sad, but
But that's the reality.
That's
how you feel.
yeah.
So,
Sometimes I always love to escape, because music make you escape to a lot of places, but it's so hard to come back to reality.
I hear you.
Music can be for me, can be the most amazing thing in the world, but also can ruin my life. But this is showbiz, and I'll do anything for showbiz.
Your first single from the album was released in 2020. Why did it take 5 years to release the whole album? You sigh like you regret about it.
No, it's a great question. I released my first single in 2020, and now we're in 2025. It took me 5 years to release an album because I felt not complete. I felt like I need to. I didn't know where I was going back in the days in 2020, and now I feel more complete with my art and what. Like in 2020, I started with Bionic image, and back in the days, I didn't know why I need to have a persona to keep my life going. Why do I need this? Why do I need all this drama? But now I understand why.
I know why, because you're a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini, of course.
That's for a second.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, you need drama because you're Gemini, but why else? Why you couldn't be just like
because I couldn't face the pain by myself.
to hide?
I needed to tell the story in a metaphor way
Ah.
in order to deal with those traumas. I couldn't face those traumas by myself. I needed Bionic to help me deal with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it worth the wait? 5 years.
Yes. I feel much complete now, and I don't think I was ready to release a body of work that really tell a story of my life, and now I feel much more complete.
What is the difference between Bionic in 2020 and Bionic in 2025?
Bionic in 2020 was a lost boy with a big dream that didn't know how to do it right. And now I'm a lost boy with a big dream, but I don't need nobody else. I am my own manager. I am the artist and the manager. I am the canvas and I'm the artist who paint on that canvas.
So what I'm hearing, like in 2020, you were relying on someone or somebody to come and maybe to improve your life or your art and your craft to put it to another level. Now you're realizing that you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, I don't need a record label. I don't need a manager. I don't need a rich father to help me. I can do it by myself. And I realized that I'm my own manager. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you create, you just have to keep creating. The money is not, it's not gonna get you anywhere. You can have the greatest producer or the most noticeable record label behind you, but once your song is not good, it's not gonna do anything.
Sounds very adult.
Yeah,
You feel like you matured over the years, so you rely
True.
on yourself and you take the responsibility for your
yeah.
art.
I'm not waiting for anybody anymore.
Yeah. What is your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song on the album, wow, it's like choosing between mom, dad, sister, brother. Because every song is like tell a different story, but
But for the day, how do you vibrate?
I have a favorite. My favorite song on the album is Switch Hit.
Switch it.
Yes.
Ooh, I would love to talk about this song because it's for sure not about sports, huh?
No, Switch Hit, it's not about sports at all. It's about being gay 25 years and having my first straight experience with a woman and liking it.
Are you for real right now?
It's my own interpretation for I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is my I Kissed a Girl and I liked it. This is that song for me.
Is it the imagination or reality?
It's reality.
Really?
Of course, I'm always speaking the truth. I having my first experience, I love to try everything. I'm a first time trier. I love to try anything and everything. I don't like to put in a box. I don't like being in a box. I always love if people give me a stigma of whatever they think that I am. I love to do the opposite of what everybody think that I am. And I always love to try new things. And it just happened. It was one night and I didn't think too much and I had my first experience with a woman.
Who made the first step? You or her?
She
She made the first step?
She made the first
She
step.
did
She
what?
didn't know. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, she didn't know.
She didn't know that I'm gay.
Were you
And-
friends?
Huh?
Were you friends, or it was like a random girl?
No, it was just in a club.
Ooh.
And I was like, I was trying to avoid it, but she kept trying and kept trying.
She was hitting on you?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was so scared at first, but then I was like, maybe it's not that bad. Let me just try it. And then I tried it, and I like it. I kissed a girl, and I like it. So for me, that's my new thing, being gay my whole life and having my first woman experience. So switch hit.
Okay, so that's how this song was born, huh?
Yeah. It's not about sports.
No. The album cover is very interesting, by the way. Can you describe the concept behind it?
Yes. It's not different from what I wear right now. The album cover. So as I said, BiPAP Tempo, it's the machine that gives me oxygen, which is music. And for me, I always imagine if music was a person, how it would look like. And I always want to have like a hair made out of headphones, and I didn't get why nobody did it before. And this is basically, I am the CD. I am the record player. I am the record, basically. Like.
Okay. That's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
I would never think about it, you know. I'm not that-
I am the music.
Yes.
I don't want people to see. I don't want people to hear music. I want people to see music.
And to feel music.
To feel music and to see music. It's not just about hearing. I want to get them in an experience. And this is music in color. This is music to your eyes, basically. That's why this album cover look like this, which I'm very proud of.
Speaking of this color, if the album were a color, is it bold?
If the album were a color, it probably will be purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Why purple?
It's very mystic color. It's very magical color, and it represents who I am and what the album is about. So yeah, I think purple for sure.
And the seventh chakra as well.
The what?
The seventh chakra is purple. Do you know about the chakras?
No, tell me. Tell me.
Okay, we have 7 chakras. and each
Oh.
different color.
Okay.
The seventh chakra is purple.
It's in your mind.
You see?
Yeah.
And you felt it subconsciously.
Wow.
You didn't know about the chakras, but now, yeah, you.
My mind is purple.
Your mind is purple.
Definitely.
The aura is purple as well. Do you believe in the aura?
Of course.
Energy?
Oh my gosh, the album is all about this. It's taking you, the first song on the album, it's called Space Disco. It take you into places in your mind when you close your eyes and you don't really see it. It take you to a place where you can feel free, but as the track going, you trapped into this imagination world, and it's hard for you to come back to reality. So yes, the purple, like when you're in your mind, it's beautiful and it sets you free from reality, but it also can be a prison. I'm inside my own prison. This is what the album is about. It's about being so mystic and so spiritual with your mind that you cannot go back to reality. You cannot wake up.
Interesting concept. I've never heard
Yeah.
about it before, but in my opinion,
I love to do everything that never been done before, honey.
I can tell. But don't you think that we have to befriend the reality and the imagination?
Again, sorry?
Don't you think that we have to befriend to connect the reality and imagination?
That's why I'm trying to figure it out. That's what the album is about. It's me trying to escape, but I'm trying to figure it out how to have both. Because the reality is not. I'm not going like this to the grocery store.
Why fucking not?
I know.
We can do it together.
That's-
Try it.
We should try it. It's gonna be iconic.
Of course,
We should do it.
You're a bar Bionic.
To the grocery store.
Yes, we go to Trader Joe's.
So dramatic. I mean, I should live like that.
Exactly.
But
Because it's all in your mind, or maybe you are afraid of the society, how they
Maybe.
will perceive you. Will they judge you? Will they take pictures of you? Will they laugh? Will they like what? What are the worst things that can happen if you go like that? Maybe you'll set the next trend.
it's true. You have to. Yeah, you're right.
You have to go to Trader Joe's.
You have to live your own fantasy in reality. And this is what I'm trying to do, you know? It's not easy.
You see, you came to me and you already got the answer.
Okay. Free therapy session.
Yes, you're in paid therapy. What is the first song you wrote for this album, and what were the last?
Okay, the first song that I wrote for this album is King of Downtown.
King of Downtown?
Yes.
Oh, and now we're filming in downtown.
That's why it's the last track on the album, actually.
Okay.
Because this song, it's me 100% in one plate, in one truck. This is you get to hear me, the most authentic me that I've ever done. This is me telling you guys that I'm proud of where I came from, and I'm proud to not have any money, but I dress like $1 million. But when I walk down the street, everybody wonder who I am. So that was the first song on the album. That's also the closure. And the last song that I wrote for the album, which is my favorite, is Switch Hit, actually. I wrote this last because it's my first experience with a woman happened like 2 months ago, and I was like, that's crazy. That's also parts of who I am, of me trying to experience everything. And before the album was finished, I was like, I told my producer, I have to add another song. I have an idea for another song. It all started, we were about to write another song, actually. We were in the process of recording another song, but then I was like, I didn't feel right. I felt like I need to do something fresh and new. And this is what I did.
Which track was the hardest to finish?
The track that was hardest to finish was probably Space Disco. That track, oh my gosh. It took us so much to finish that record, because Space Disco, I wanted to make a track that it's so out of this world, and something that never been heard before, never been done before, something that takes you into a disco in outer space. And it was hard to find the right sound, the right elements, the right beats. I'm sorry, my producer. I'm sorry, Riley Uric, for this. I was so annoying during the process because, no, I don't like it. No, let me hear that. No, I don't like that. Something else. I was very picky because I was looking for something very specific, because I wanted to take people into another place, another world. This is the first track on the album. And yeah.
You said that you wanted this track to be perfect. And how do you know that it's perfect?
That's the hardest part of being a musician. You'd never know. It's never perfect. It's never, when you create a song, nobody tells you when it's finished or not. It's never finished. It's finished when you decide to finish it. That's the thing. And to make that decision, it's so hard. Because the moment you decide that's it, the record is finished, like, there's no way back. You're stuck with that song your whole life, basically. So that's the hardest part, to decide when the record is finished.
Do you make the final decision?
Always, honey. I'm always bringing the song ready, written and ready.
Did any songs almost not make it into the album?
Yes, actually, the song, it's like a 1 minute song. It's called "In My Head." It was at the beginning. It was part of the song "I'm Numb," but it got cut off because it didn't fit the vibe of the song. But a week before the album was released, I felt that I need those lyrics in the album. I feel like I need this track in the album. That track was part of "I'm Numb" song, but it just didn't fit the vibe of that song, so it got cut off. And a week before the album got released, I felt like something is missing. I felt like I needed those lyrics that got cut off in the album. So I just made a phone call to my producer. I told him, listen, I wanted to do something crazy. I want to create a song that it's 56 seconds. And I just added those lyrics in the album, and it felt complete. I love my instincts, let's say.
Can a song be 56 seconds?
The song can be even 10 seconds.
Really?
Whatever you want it to be. You choose what is song for you, because it moves, as long as it moves your heart, that's a song. Love is a song.
I will think about it. If it's
Please.
Write 10 second song. And I will write like a loud bar Bionic. Yes. Did you experiment with any new sounds or instruments?
Yes. In this album, you can find a lot of different genres that represent different moods and different heartbeats in my life, different eras in my life, different inspirations in my life. And I didn't want to collude to one genre of music, because I feel like my life is full of ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster. I'm saying it in the song, by the way, so you got the word, yeah.
You see, now we are connected.
Yes. So I feel like my life is like a roller coaster, and I love to experience a lot of things, and I cannot. It's not gonna feel right to just have one genre of music. So you can find a lot of Afrobeat, which are very inspired when I was living in New York, in Broadway Dance Center, they used to dance to a lot of Afro dance hall music a lot. You can find a lot of house and EDM, which I'm very inspired by. Lady Gaga, Daft Punk. You can find a lot of very soul house, like Rufus the Soul and Coldplay. You can find also a lot of rap and hip hop influences. You can find a lot of funk like Bruno Mars and Michael Jackson. So there is a lot of things that made me who I am today, and I want to bring everything to one album because I'm not just one thing.
I love that you allow yourself to mix all of these genres, that you don't put yourself into one box.
I hate to be in a box.
How did you decide the track order?
How did I decide the track order? The first track is Space Disco. It's the fantasy. It's what's all the dreams that I have. And then the next song is BiPAP Tempo, which is diving into a world in my mind that I'm asking myself, it is real love or a warning sign? And then the third track is Body Rhythm. The BiPAP Tempo controlled me, controlled my body, and now I'm trapped into my own head. And then upgraded that trap, that prison of being in my own imagination made me upgraded. I'm finally who I want to be. But it's only in my head. It's not real. And then switch hit, where I'm everything and nothing at the same time. And then I'm trying to have a real connection in the real world with emoji mood, and I have a struggle. That's my first struggle. I cannot have a real connection because I'm stuck in my head. And then the track In My Head, about me saying that I'm in my head.
You know what I feel now?
Yeah.
Like I can tell that your life is a roller coaster.
Yes, it is a roller coaster. That's what I'm Now you get me? So now it's my first in that song In My Head, it's my first realization that I'm stuck between reality and fantasy. And then the song I Am Numb, I realized that being in my own imagination for so long don't make me be present in the real life. But then the last song, King of Downtown, hits, and I start all over again. And I come back from where I came from. It's like a restart. Like after all this journey of my own imagination, I'm starting all over again, but I'm starting in my way and being confident with who I am.
So we can confidently say that this album changed you.
It has changed me,
Yeah.
of course.
Were there any doubts or fears while making this album?
Lots of doubts. That's why it took me 5 years to make this album. I didn't feel like I'm good enough. I didn't feel like I'm interesting enough. I didn't feel like somebody cared. I felt like nobody cares. I felt like I just been in my head, let's say. And now, after I've been in this show business for more than 5 years, I can confidently say that I am an artist, which I was scared to say that word before. I am an artist, and I don't need nobody to tell me what I am and what I am not.
People feel your energy, that you feel confident about your own art.
Yes.
And then they perceive you seriously. But when you are doubting yourself, of course people read that energy and they start doubting you, don't you think so? The little things are so connected.
Хорошо.
Is If listeners could take away just one feeling from the album, what would it be?
That it's okay to dream big and living in your head, but make it reality.
Very philosophical. Okay, answer. Which song do you think will surprise fans the most?
In my head, like you get to hear all the first tracks, high beats, tempo music, but then that track is just a cappella. It's me being naked and tell you that I'm struggling in the real life and I need help. So in that song, I'm the most naked that I've ever, and vulnerable that I've ever been. Yeah.
Where can we listen to your album?
My name is Bionic, and my album BiPAP Tempo is out now in all platforms. Go listen. Thank you.